Hey guys, today we are making crustless pizza in an air fryer, all while having a whole lot of fun. Ooh, cheesy.
Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I am Cris from recipes@crock.com, and today is a Foodi Friday. We are going to convert one of our famous crock pot crustless pizza recipes into an air fryer recipe because many of you have asked us for that. So we have been testing it, and we thought we would share it today for a Foodi Friday. And so what I wanted to do is just go ahead and show you how we do it in the Foodi. We also have tested this for those of you that are trying that new crisp lid we unboxed last week. We also are I have tested it with the crisp lid, and it works great too. We cook this at 360 in the Foodi, but with the crisp lid we cook it at 350 because it doesn't have the 360. So just to keep that straight. So what we're going to do is all we need is some ground beef, some mozzarella cheese, some marinara sauce, and then your favorite pizza toppings. If you're low carbing it with me, I'm using Rayo sauce for this as my pizza sauce to keep my carb counts down. But the way that we're going to do this is depending on how many pizzas you want to make, we're going to use 1 pound of cooked ground beef per pizza you want to make in your air fryer. And you can either use an air fryer pizza pan, or you can use the barrel pan that a lot of you I know have as well. And so I'm actually making 2 because my family's going to want lots of pizza over the next couple days. And so I have 2 pounds of ground beef, so 1 for each of my pizzas. Okay? So to that, you're also going to need a total of 2 cups of cheese per pizza. So you're going to need a cup at the beginning step and a cup at the end step. But if you're making 2 pizzas like me, we're going to need 4 cups. And we should all be proud of my level of math at this point. So since I have 2 pounds of ground beef in my bowl, I'm going to add 2 cups of shredded cheese. If you are only doing 1 pound, just add a cup right now. So let's get that going. If you are making this in your Foodi or your Instant Pot, with the crisper lid, you can go ahead and brown your ground beef in your unit, and you don't really have to clean it. I mean, you want to get everything out of there and drain your ground beef and get rid of the liquid that you've drained off. But you don't necessarily need to like wash the pot before air frying. We'll do that at the very end once we're done cooking with it completely. So I've added 2 cups of shredded cheese to mine because I have 2 pounds of ground beef in there. Another trick that I've done, if you've been watching our vlogs, is I like to use our make-ahead ground beef if I'm going to be using lots of ground beef when I'm cooking these recipes. So this ground beef technically was made the other day whenever I was preparing for another video, and then I just reheated it once we got here to the camp today because we had a drive day today. So on drive days, I'm usually looking for an easy meal that I can throw together, and I thought I would do this and tape it and let you guys come along. I also made this meal the other night when Ryder and Isla, Aunt Lou's kiddos, were over so that they could choose their own pizza toppings. So that was a fun little thing we could do. So you could do it with the kids. Okay, so 1 pizza at a time. Again, we've got 1 pound of ground beef and 1 cup of mozzarella cheese per pizza. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that mixture down in my pizza pans. So since I'm doing a double batch, I'm going to just divide it into the 2 pans right now. We are a camera down right now, so I'm using this different camera over here to kind of try and get the close-up shots. So pardon me, because I'm not thinking the same way I normally do with it. I need to take a moment and show you guys what all this looks like. A little bit too much over here. Let's move back in here. Making a mess. All right. Okay, so this is what they look like. If you just look, you're just putting your ground beef and mozzarella cheese down into your pizza pans. And then from here, we're going to do what you would typically do with a normal pizza. We're going to build it. I keep getting ground beef on me here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 7 ounces of marinara sauce. I may have to, oh, no, I got it. Okay. 7 ounces of marinara sauce down on each pizza. So 7 ounces per pizza. I like the tomato basil sauce that Rayo's has, particularly when I'm making pizzas and stuff like that. So let's do this. I'm gonna just drizzle that pizza sauce on. We can take a spoon afterwards and spread it out if we need to. Alrighty. So we're just going to take a spoon and spread that sauce around so you can see it gets all over the pizza. Now my family is a big fan of canned mushrooms and pepperoni. So that's what I'm going to spread over this. I'm going to put the mushrooms on the bottom and then have the cheese and then the pepperoni on top with a little bit of cheese on top. But that's really up to you and your taste. We've made it with olives before. You could put a little green bell pepper on there if you want to. It's entirely up to you. Alright, so now you add a cup of mozzarella cheese on top of each pizza. Make it nice and cheesy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And if you want pepperoni, this would be the time. Maybe. Here. I can't open the package. Okay. Now, since this is air fryer, some of those pepperonis might take flight during the cooking process, especially as they start to get done if the cheese doesn't grab onto them. So you might sprinkle just a little bit more cheese on top to kind of weight them down. That's entirely up to you. So now comes some choices. If you were watching our blog vlog, not this week, but last week, you will have seen whenever I cooked this for 15 minutes and how crispy it came out. Now, if you like a really crispy cheese that's then gooey on the bottom, you might go the full 15 minutes. I had lots of people saying, ooh, that looked like what I wanted. Now, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that looked a little overdone. And so what I would say is you can make it 10 minutes gets it heated all the way through. You could probably even go to 12 minutes before getting it super crispy. But if you saw that vlog and said, man, that looked good, I'm telling you, it tasted good. It wasn't, it looked a little overdone. As Mikey said in the vlog, it looks a little bit like gas station pizza where it had sat there for a while. That's entirely up to you. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you here. I have my I'm making sure it's not hot. My metal rack down on the lower level, and I'm placing the pizza, ouch, in my very hot Foodi and burning my fingers, like so. I have cheese on my camera. There we go. It's gonna go down, and we're gonna turn on air crisp, and we're going to do ours for 10 minutes, and I'm gonna show you what that looks like. 10 minutes at 360, and I'll see you back here in 3, 2, 1. And we are back. So it has been 10 minutes, and I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like in here. Ooh, cheesy. So you can see it's nice and crispy, and still a lot of ooey gooey cheese going on in there. That is what 10 minutes does. If you were to do 15 minutes, it would be a lot more of the orange crispy part. So that's up to you, how far you want to go with it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get a regular spoon to get this out of here. And actually I need to get the whole thing out of there before I do that, because I've got to put my other one on to cook. So we're going to grab some of these and pull this guy out very carefully. There we go. I already got it on my mitt. That's awesome. Let's pull this back like that. Pull this back like that. There we go. And it's on top of my spoon. I'm a hot mess. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so those are going to go down in there. I'm going to carefully move this over here. I probably ought to put it on something. If I dump this, goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I'm going to take the bucket pan, which isn't hot, so I don't need this for, put it in here. Again, we're going to put this back on. Going to crisp it for 10 minutes at 360. And start. Okay, now I'm going to get a little scoop of this to show you guys all the yumminess involved. Maybe. There we go. Yummy cheese. Oh, that cheese. This is one of the Crock Posse's favorites when it comes to a slow cooker recipe. It is taken, I think, even to the next level when you do it in an air fryer, because you get the crispiness of the cheese beyond just being on the side. I'm gonna come up there and see y'all. Now, I didn't put it pretty on my plate. It's all flipped upside down. It was a travel day. I'm sorry. Here's what the topping looked like. That will burn my mouth like there is no tomorrow. So I'm going to try and cut through it a little bit. Get a little smaller piece. There we go. Get some of the ground beef and some of the pepperoni and the mushroom. A fully quality piece right here to give a taste test. That is pizza, y'all. That's low carb. But let me tell you, when I was given those carb-loving kiddos pizza night the other night, they were not complaining about it not having crust. It's yummy. It's so cheesy and so easy to make with kids. So it would be a great thing for when the grandkids come over, or when your kids are having a party. You could do a pizza bar. And you won't have to worry about the crust. So, if you like this video, we'd love for you to give us a thumbs up. If you're not already a member of the Crock Posse, we'd love for you to click subscribe and become a member of our slow cooking, foodie loving, air frying family around here. If you would like notified every time we upload a video, click the ding-a-ling, that's the notification bell down below, and YouTube will tell you every time we upload a video, whether it be crock-pot recipes or air fryer recipes or electric pressure cooker recipes or RV travel or vlogs. Who knows what we're going to be doing. But whatever you do, we hope you laugh often, eat good food, and speak life. Bye, guys.
What was that?
Me enjoying my cheese.
Alright.
If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny,